With every tech company everywhere currently stuffing AI into everything, it's starting to seem like our promised science fiction future is just over the horizon. Soon, we'll finally be able to dedicate our lives to indolence whilst AIs feed us grapes and keep the hover cars running. Hopefully it's that science fiction future anyway, and not the other one. You know, the one where AI goes bonkers and there's plasma gun wielding killer robots everywhere? That kind of future is more the topic of today. Here are some games that will make you fear AI world domination.
Humans interfacing with computers
for their own entertainment.
Sometimes killer AI is funny. That's how it is with Portal's GLaDOS, a sarcastic, malevolent AI who forces you to complete a sequence of test chambers, that is to say puzzles, on the promise of cake which famously may be a lie. Like most good puzzle games, Portal's basic mechanic is simple. Your portal gun can create an orange portal and a blue one. What goes in one comes out the other, whether it's you or something you need to transport. You maintain velocity as you come out the other side, so jumping down through a portal might catapult you up and to where you need to go.
Spectacular.
It's a great idea, but Portal is great because of how skillfully Valve riff on it endlessly as you traverse test chambers and thwart GLaDOS on your way to, if you're lucky, freedom.
Please note that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
What does it mean to be human? We're not sure. Maybe ChatGPT knows. In Detroit Become Human, developers Quantic Dream explore the question in a story-rich adventure set in 2038 Detroit, where androids are part of everyday society. Androids can pretty much do everything humans can, and better, but they're bound by their programming. You play as 3 of them. One a housekeeper, another a caretaker, the last a police investigator. All 3 can break their programming and become deviant. They can even lie, and it doesn't become game over. The game's story branches to explore all these outcomes. The AIs in Detroit Become Human are a lot nicer than most in this list. If you were feeling reckless, you might almost begin to trust them.
You lied to me, Connor.
This one sends chills down your spine. The other games in this list are set in the future. This one, surreal as it is, feels very close to home. You're directed to test a computer program for your company. Given the theme of this video, you can guess the kind of thing that comes next. We won't say much more. The game is short. No, really, you'll complete it in about 20 minutes. But you won't have to demand your money back. It's free on itch.io if you want it to be. Sunset Humanity drops you into your own quiet, overly creepy house and does all sorts of weird things to you. The soundtrack is disquieting, and combined with the sound effects, it fills you up with a sizable dose of dread. For such a short game, it'll have you transfixed from beginning to end. To ensure you'll hear these atmospheric sounds in their full glory, then be sure to grab a pair of our Astro A50X gaming headset, with Pro G graphene audio drivers that deliver unprecedented clarity and response. Frictional Games' 2015 SOMA is a narrative-driven survival horror game that, much like Detroit Become Human, makes you ponder the question, what makes us human? For the duration of SOMA, you, the viewer, are Simon Jarrett, and you've been in a car accident. Whilst getting a brain scan done, you black out and wake up 89 years in the future. You're in an underwater research facility and there's robots who think they're human everywhere. That's not a colossally original setup, but story really is SOMA's strong point. It tells a great one and makes you think about identity, consciousness, and the soul. And about how you've got to keep your eyes on those AIs. They don't always do what they do because of malevolence. SOMA, the warden unit, is just trying to fulfill its objective function. It's just that since SOMA is a horror game, it does this in a gross way that makes you wish it wouldn't.
Go tell the others!
And the award for the most evil AI goes to Windows 11? Is there a runner-up? After World War III, the enormous defence computers of the world's 3 superpowers merge into one. The new composite entity AM's first act was to kill everyone in the world, all except 5 people, who it kept around in order to torment endlessly. I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream is a beautiful looking point and click adventure game based on the post-apocalyptic short story by Harlan Ellison. In it, you guide each of AM's victims through a specialised hell designed just for them. It's pretty nasty and disturbing, but so is Windows 11. I mean, AI.
Or all the 109 years.
In System Shock, you play as a hacker, caught and forced into removing the ethical constraints of Shodan, the AI that controls a space station. Fast forward 6 months and the AI is mad. Everyone's dead or in worse states, and there's no one handy but you to stop Shodan destroying Earth. System Shock is an immersive sim. One of the first games you think of when you think immersive sim, if indeed immersive sim you think. It doesn't provide you one path to defeat Shodan, you're free to play around with its many gameplay systems and create your own path. It wasn't the first immersive sim, but it might be the most influential. Probably the best way to play the game now is through Night Dive Studios' 2023 Faithful remake.
You will suffer for your transgressions.
It sounds like a joke, being hunted by robot Victorian gentlemen, but it is pretty funny. Sir, you're being hunted. In this first-person survival game, you have to survive a procedurally generated British countryside overrun with aristocratic robots hell-bent on killing you. Being hunted by robots is not the most desirable situation, but at least posh robots have class. You'll need to find food, weapons and ammo, and do it quietly. Sir, You Are Being Hunted is all about stealth. Ultimately, you must find fragments of a suspicious device that when put back together will get you off the island. So far, the focus has been on stories about AI, but games can be disturbing because of their AI. Lots of AAA games have sophisticated AI, games like Fear and The Last of Us. But Alien Isolation might do the best job of making you feel like there's an AI there in the game with you. You're Amanda Ripley, on the space station Sevastopol, looking to find out what happened to your mother, the protagonist of the Alien franchise, Ellen Ripley. Along the way, Amanda does encounter a pretty mad AI, but the AI that stalks you and scares you is the alien. It's programmed to hunt you down, and it does this using sensors on its own body. It can notice footsteps and gunshots. Crucially, it never teleports. It's always roaming around the ship hunting you. Its behaviours aren't scripted, it reacts to your actions, and due to its range of abilities being added as the game progresses, it appears to evolve. So, there you have it. From rogue AI to killer supercomputers, you might want to reconsider getting too comfortable with AI. If we haven't sent you screaming from your PC and into a life of farming, then do tell us about any titles we've missed in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more great videos. See you later!